welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. They've got Young, B out there with Rivers, then there's Wallace, and it's Mills in at the 1. And for Detroit, McMillan is out there with ABC, then it's D, then it's Reed, and it's Clark in at the 5 down low. And with the addition, Greg, of the play-in tournament, we're seeing more meaningful games here late in the season.
Yeah, we're seeing teams battle for positioning more than ever. You have multiple teams trying to secure that 6th seed to avoid the play-in.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Here's Mills to the paint. Here's Rivers, and he lays it straight in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's McMillan following the score by New Orleans. Now here's Mills. Here's Wallace. It's good from long range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Wallace against McMillan. From the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
The defender all over us.
First personal foul, first team foul.
Detroit shooting their first free throws of this.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
He hits the second from the line. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Mills passes to Wallace. And here's Young. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content.
Foul, first team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Young, 2 shots.
That one is off.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. No good at the stripe this time. His second misses also. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Here's Reed. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Pass to Mills. Kicks it to Young. Wallace against McMillan. Pass to Mills. Shot clock at 5. Tries it from the top of the key. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's Mills. His last outing, he had 8 points. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. This game against Detroit here, it's their first meeting of the season.
And as you would expect, they came out on top in last season's series against this club, but no reason to expect anything different this time around.
You take nothing for granted. These teams are very familiar with one another, and we expect a close contest.
Rivers dishes to Mills. Wallace the pass to Brantley. And he jams it with authority.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Here's Cole. 8 points his last outing. To the wing right side. They get the rebound. Derrickson, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Mills looking it over. Young passes to Mills. Shot on the wing. Misses off the right eye.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
McMillan against Rivers. And it's McMillan missing.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
It's tipped. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Wallace kicks to Young. He nails it, and we're tied up.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
McMillan against Wallace. Fires the three. Detroit, no good that time either.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
They now take the lead. Rivers has got his second basket of the night.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now here's Wallace. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. No one covering. Young's got 5 now.
Detroit calls.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You've got to stand in and deliver from the free throw line, even in a tough environment, and they failed to do so.
So both teams making some changes here. Bird looking it over. Out to the right wing. Reed. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. He's got 7. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ball game. And there's the pass to Cardinal. Got a piece of it. Here's ABC. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Reed misses. Well, for New Orleans, shooting an impressive 60% early. Drives to the hoop. Tries yet again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for 2.
That one misses. Here's ABC. Pass to Morgan. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Bird, high post. And it's Rivers with the rebound. And here's New Orleans now. They trail by 1.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
A nice shot by Reed. Reed's got 10.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Pass to Cardinal. Fires from the wing. No good off the back of the rim. For Detroit, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. To the left wing. Here's Reed. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. Bird's got 3 assists tonight.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
1:05 left to play in the first quarter. Three-pointer, and another 3 for Detroit.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here is Cardinal following the three by Detroit. Six to shoot. Will it go? And he overshot that one, missing. Detroit leading by 10. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's ABC. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Doyle, out of hand on it. And here's Reed. It'll count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so is Detroit going into the break with a 10-point lead. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. Back to the action in just a minute.
All right, fans, let's hear it for your Detroit.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Detroit.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Another thing they're doing right out of the gates tonight, applying a ton of defensive pressure.
ABC is out there with Bird. Then it's D, and it's Clark in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Detroit right now. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for New Orleans. It's a 10-point game. The kick out to Young. Connects from three-point range. Young's got the first basket of the second quarter for New Orleans. And, well, Detroit shooting reasonably well, 45%. Here's McMillan. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Rivers. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And there's the feed to Cole. Chalk up 2 there. And Detroit leads by 9.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
Now here's Mills. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. McMillan against Wallace. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got his 5th rebound in this one. Looking to get back on track here. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Oh, and with all the gifted range shooters in this league, Doris, it seems like in the clutch, more teams go for those long-distance, quote-unquote, Hail Mary threes, rather than 2 quick field goals inside.
Well, it makes sense if you have guys who work on those types of shots. We see Stephen Curry do this all the time. But I don't always agree that that should be the play. If you have the time, go for high-percentage 2-point looks.
And he sinks the second. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. McMillan against Wallace. McMillan can't make it work.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Oh, good with the triple. Detroit leading by 8. Down low, Mills with the steal. And here we go, fast break. Wallace has got it. And it's Young finishing it off.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition off.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to change your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Thorpe, he checked in for Rivers. McMillan against Wallace. Takes the 3. And that one's good from McMillan. McMillan's got 8.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
And the jam by Wallace.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made one in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Back to Mills. Pass to Brantley. The shot, no good. And Detroit the other way now.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball. Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Now here's Wallace. He has 5. Over McMillan. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Wallace.
The defense just too soft on that possession. You have to be closer and contest at the rim.
McMillan against Wallace. From deep. McMillan can't make it work.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Young's shot is off. Detroit leading by 8. Derrickson passes to Reed. Over Wallace. Knocks it down from 7 feet. 18 points for him.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
The pass to McMillan. In the corner, Reed with it. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Reed's got 20.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Next round is Section Walter T-shirt.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. Passes it to Lawrence. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Assisted.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Here's ABC. No points in the game yet for him. Stolen away. Swiped away. Young in the corner. Lets it fly. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, second team foul.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this
Shooting
one.
for New Orleans. Young. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And so Bird will bring it up for Detroit. They've led by as much as 10. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
The ball goes to
And
New
they're
Orleans.
losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
New Orleans trails by 5. Here's Doyle. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Detroit ball.
Detroit with the ball. Bird with it. Inside, here's Morgan, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. For Detroit, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
At the line for 2.
That free throw, no good. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. New Orleans trails by 5. Here's Doyle. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Step back shot. Wallace misses.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to ABC. Launches it. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
The closer's checked in for New Orleans.
Checking in for New Orleans. Cardinal. Detroit foul. Bird. First personal foul. Fourth team foul. 2 minutes remaining.
Lawrence,
2 minutes.
defended by Bird. Lawrence passes to Wallace. There's the pass to Lawrence. ABC grabs the board. Detroit leading by 5. To the middle. Here's Morgan. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pass to Wallace. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
There's the 3. ABC's shot is good. And now a 10-point Detroit lead.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
New Orleans moving it around. Here's Young. Rebound, Detroit. There's 49 seconds left now here in the second. And it's Bird missing. New Orleans trails by 10. Here's Wallace. Off target with his 3.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Bird right side. Fires the 3. And they'll get another chance. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second chance points.
New Orleans making a switch here. Rivers checked in. Here's McMillan. 11 points in the game. Can't connect from short range. Got it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And so is Detroit, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? Checking out Detroit. And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
The three-point shot was their best friend. I agree with the strategy. When it's working, take advantage of it. I don't really like it. Live by the jumper, die by the jumper. But tonight, they're living and they're living good, baby.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Playing on the road is definitely more of a challenge. But you know that coming in. They didn't seem all well prepared for this environment. I'm sure the coach is trying to coach them up and change the momentum in their favor.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Detroit leading by 12. So for New Orleans right now, be out there with Rivers. Then there's Wallace, and it's Young, and it's Mills, and at the point guard position. And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
It's deflected. Here's McMillan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
74%, so-so. You probably wouldn't mind seeing it a little bit higher.
McMillan hits them both. New Orleans trails by 16. Mills dishes to Wallace. Passes it to Young. The three. Detroit with the rebound. Clark's got his fourth rebound in this one. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
McMillan, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second team foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
That's good from McMillan. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for New Orleans. They trail by 18. Pass to Brantley. Young with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Elbow shot. Offensive rebound. Brantley with the bucket.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half. They're now 1 for 5.
Detroit leading by 16. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. Had a clean look at the basket.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Detroit making a switch here. Bird's checked in. Here's Cole. Dishes it to Reed. And the call will go against the prodigy. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Bird outside. He kicks it to Reed. Lock at 6. A three-pointer, no good. New Orleans trails by 13. And it's slammed in by Young.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Cole looking for an opening. And the pass to Reed. Detroit, no good that time either.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
A nice shot by Rivers.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And here's Bird for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Brantley's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bird. McMillan's checked in for Bird. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Inside, here's Doyle. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Detroit leading by 7. Here's McMillan. 17 points in the game. To end the drought. The rebound by Young. Young's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Thorpe, he checked in for New Orleans.
Second personal foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Detroit, they have knocked down 5 of their 9 attempts at the stripe tonight.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
McMillan hits them both. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Mills. Young outside. Passes it to Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound, Detroit. Here's McMillan. 19 points in the game.
Mills. Third personal foul. 5th team foul.
Foul. Elbow. 2.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New Orleans?
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
First one falls for him. New Orleans making a switch here. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 13-3 run right now. Offensive rebound. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Thorpe.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
All right, fans, let's hear it for your Detroit answers. All right, fans, let's hear it for your Detroit answers. All right, fans, let's hear it for your Detroit answers.
Detroit leading by 6. Here's McMillan. Detroit, no good that time either. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 15-3 run. Here's Doyle. Rebound, Detroit.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Here's McMillan. 20 points for him. Here's Reed. Not enough on that one as it misses. Here is Cardinal. Pass to Dort. To the inside. Thorpe. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
Second team foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Detroit?
Taking 2 shots.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, happen.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
ABC's shot is good. ABC's got his second bucket of the night.
You know, he hasn't taken as many shots tonight, but they're still ahead, and that means his teammates are delivering.
The pass to Dort. Stolen by Bird. And here we go. Fast break, and Bird's got it.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
New Orleans trails by 9. Here's Doyle. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
For New Orleans.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. Here's McMillan, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. A nice shot by Reed.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Passes to Lawrence. Here's Doyle, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
So he gets them both. Detroit leading by 7.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
For Detroit, they have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line. And that one falls for McMillan.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Both free throws good from McMillan.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Here's Doyle. It's deflected. They get it back to the left side wing. The tray. The rebound by Derrickson.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Second personal foul.
For Detroit, they have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10. And that one falls for McMillan. And he makes both free throws. New Orleans trails by 11. Pass to Cardinal. Lawrence. He's covered by McMillan. .115 left here in the 3rd quarter. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Lawrence. And the shot is good.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
51 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's McMillan. And another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here's Doyle. He has 6. Pass to Lawrence. Right wing. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Doyle, no good. Detroit leading by 15. driving to the basket.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Jonathan Reed.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Out to the right wing. Knocked loose. Here's McMillan. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
56.
It's Detroit as they wrap up the third quarter with an energy burst, a 19-6 run. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Bird. He's out there with ABC. And it's Morgan in at the power forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now the pass to Mills. It's Young on the wing. 6 to shoot. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Rivers passes to Young. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Pass to McMillan. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
Now Detroit moving it out.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
New Orleans trails by 15. Here's Young. Pass to Mills. Throws it up high and finished off by Rivers.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Down low. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
Young outside. Now here's Mills. Guarded closer. Pass to Thorpe. Puts it up from 12. He can't get it to go. Detroit leading by 15. Here's McMillan. And there's the pass to ABC. Young against McMillan. The shot, no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's Rivers. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 5 assists tonight.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Here's McMillan. Passes it to Morgan. Misses the baby hook. And it's Mills with the ball for New Orleans. It's a 13-point game. Here's Wallace. Goes back up and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Third personal foul, first team foul.
The first one falls, so it's both teams making substitutions here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. McMillan against Wallace. Here's the 3. Cans it from downtown. McMillan's got 35.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Tips it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. Rivers has got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Detroit making a switch here. Reed's checked in, and New Orleans also making a change. Brantley's checked in, got a piece of it, and they're able to recover.
Detroit foul. Reed. Fifth personal foul. Second team foul.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for New Orleans. Rivers.
Rivers hits both of them. Detroit leading by 13. There's the drive. Power down with both hands.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. To the paint. Back to Young. A 3-ball. It doesn't go for him. And Detroit the other way now.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Here's Reed. Yep, it counts. Reed's got 24.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Here's Rivers. That's tipped. They recover it. It's good. 6 points for B.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
McMillan against Wallace. McMillan kicks to Reed. And another 3 for Detroit.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Now Mills. And it's Rivers, top of the key. Pass to Wallace. Takes the 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
And guys getting into a nice groove here. Starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
It's just too bad they're on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. It would have been nice for him to have a chance to perform like this in the postseason. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, the head coach for Detroit had some instruction for the guys during the break. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David.
Now that's some hang time. What a pretty double clutch move.
Agreed, Greg. You can afford to get fancy on your way up when you've got that kind of space. Poked away. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Ball. Substitution on the court.
So it's Detroit now. Here's Cole. Kicks it to Reed. And the 3 off target.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the final quarter. Here's McMillan. From downtown, sinks the triple. Reed's got 30.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Detroit.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins. Pass to Rivers. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul, second team foul.
And the first one counts.
Shooting for Detroit, Nick Miller at the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lawrence passes to O'Connor. The pass to Lawrence. Shoots the 3. Steffens pulls it in. Here's McMillan. Lets the 3 fly. He can't hit that time. The steal. Stevens, the pass to Reed. Here's Morgan. He dishes it to Reed. Passes to McMillan. From deep three-point range, gets the bucket.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Yeah, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Greg Anthony.